Simone and Oliver. Game 1, 0-0-2. Point. 1-0-2.
Give me an out, yes, please give me an out call. You guys call your own, but please give me the out call so I can hear it. Thank you. Hold on a second. 0-1-1. Second serve. 0-1-2. Point. 1-1-2. Set up. 1-1-1. Second serve. 1-1-2. Point. 2-1-2. Set up. 1-2-1. Second serve. 1-2-2. Point. 2-2-2. Point. 3-2-2. Point. 4-2-2. Yes, right server, and yes, right side. Set up. 2-4-1. Point. 3-4-1. 3-4-2. That out. 4-3-1. Second serve. 4-3-2. That out. 3-4-1. Second serve. 3-4-2. That out. 4-3-1. Second serve. 4-3-2. Point. Five, 3-2. That out. 3-5-1. Point. Four, 5-1. Point. 5-5-1. Second serve. 5-5-2. Point. 6-5-2. Point. Timeout's been called on this side. Score is 7-5-2. 1 minute timeout. All right, we're back in play in the first game here. Score 7-5-2. Point. 8-5-2. Point. Nine, 5-2. Side out. Five, 9-1. Second serve. 5-9-2. Side out.
All right, everybody. It's Rusty from Pickleball Channel coming into you late with a little bit of commentary. We didn't think we could bring this to you, so we're happy to
9-5-1.
get it together. The score is 9-5-1. McGrath Yates is up.
Second serve.
Now, if you're not aware of it, this match is significant on a number of levels. Simone
9-5-2.
Jardim is up for the Triple Crown. She has to win this match to have a chance to go to gold in order to get that.
Point.
Yes, it is. It is her serve. 10-5-2. Point and game. All right, we're beginning game 2.
And cover it for the wind.
Tony and Oliver on this side, Kyle and Christine on the other side. 0-0-2.
All right, folks, we're back in game 2. There's a lot of wind here. Once again, if you're just joining us, Kyle Yates, Christine McGrath versus Simone Jardim and Oliver Strecker.
Second.
I'm now joined with
0-0-1.
Morgan Evans.
How you doing, Rusty?
John Germstad is helping us stream here.
So it does look like a McGrath Jardim battle here. A lot of cross-court dinking going on.
I'm still muted.
1-0-1.
Both teams keeping the men on the left side. Very aggressive dinking here from McGrath.
Second serve.
And once again, folks, you can't really see it, but if you look at the flags up in the back, they're moving quite a bit. And with the plastic ball being so light, wind actually does play a factor.
What did you have on that, Kyle? Okay, thank you.
Just a clip there from Kyle, giving Jardim and Strecker a side out.
0-1-1.
0-1-1 is the score.
Second serve.
That's an uncharacteristic third ball error from Strecker. Happens to the best of us.
0-1-2.
That's a beautiful put away from McGrath.
And also for those just joining us, there's a reminder, this is the semifinals. Whoever wins this is going to go on to gold.
1-0-1.
Simone Jardim, if she does win, has a chance to go on to get the Triple Crown.
I believe that's never been done before. And Kyle Yates looking for his patented, I'm not going to say it, but...
He actually tried, if you didn't see it, Kyle tried to blow the ball over the net because it was so close, but the wind was too strong, it actually bumped into his lips.
Very nice. Kyle attacking Simone. With the two-handed backhand Simone possesses, it's a real weapon, but it does take a little bit extra time to get prepared. Kyle takes good use of that time to be slightly faster with the hands. Oliver needs to try to implement the same kind of strategy with Christine McGrath.
0-2-1.
That's lovely play. He's really looking to dominate now.
0-2-2.
Game's progressing, 0-2-2.
McGrath's called it out, but the ball has been called in. I had a good angle there. I thought it was in as well.
One of the challenges, folks, when you get to this level, the wind and the line calls, and a lot of times folks say you continue to play until it's official, but
As a semi-final match, they don't have line judges here at the moment, so they do have to call their own lines. Great hand speed from McGrath to read that.
oh,
Oliver's called it out.
That ball was wide. That ball was out.
so
McGrath
kinda
was
two
confident, but unfortunately just wide.
on the crowd as well. You have applause, so that's kind of 2 line calls in a row. It'll be interesting to see how this continues.
Second.
Nice work there from Kyle to just jam it in the body of Mr. Strecker. So often the taller players, they have wonderful reach, but when you jam it into the body hard and fast in a deceptive manner, it's not easy for them to give themselves room to really utilize the power that the leverage that the extra wingspan has.
3-2-2.
3-2-2 is the score. Christine McGrath serving.
Very good. Thank you, Kyle.
Oh,
That was a test.
a score. Alteration in the score there. 3-2-1.
Yes, you are the correct server.
So if you guys are hearing them say correct server, with stacking, sometimes you get confused on which side you're on. You're not allowed to ask where you are, but you can say, is it correct? If you serve or receive from the wrong side,
Yes,
you will lose.
you're allowed 2 questions: right server and right position. And the ref can obviously get you in good shape after
2,
that.
3, 1.
They will not offer the positions though. Wow. Okay, that's what we call a one-man show right there.
Yeah.
Kyle.
What's interesting in it, you know, he was on a roll, he had the momentum, and I noticed Christine just sort of stepped over and gave him space. She went for one in the middle and then just kind of...
Chivalry is certainly dead in mixed doubles, unfortunately. When you've got the kind of wheels that Kyle Yates has, and you look at the big picture, making use of your team's best weapon involves that kind of fight.
3, 2, 1.
And one thing for sure that we've noticed over the last few years is the age, the agility, the speed in the sport has just gone more and more powerful, faster.
Younger, faster, quicker. The game has progressed to the professional level quickly.
4, 2,
and
1.
players are having to really take it seriously with their training, their nutrition, hydration.
Oh, ball coming right at us there.
And the ball.
Oliver, with
hard
that
at the
height, it's
commentary
hard to
team.
get over somebody that tall,
No, yes.
especially with this
4,
wind
2,
keeping
2.
it, and they just came right back at you.
He's, I'd say he's about 6'4", wingspan, approximately 82 inches. Could be wrong. And that's just why it's Simona. She's normally so consistent there, but I think she's feeling a bit of pressure from Mr. Yates.
5, 2, 2.
He's been really getting involved looking for that middle ball, so the pressure to get it away from him. If I was on the opposing team, you've got to keep him honest by feeding him enough to the backhand to keep him at bay and forcing Christine to have to play more of those balls.
So to give people an update who are joining us, we are in the second game. Yates McGrath won the first one, score 2-5-1.
Second serve.
So starting to pull a bit of a gap
2,
between
5,
the
2.
two at this point. And they're trying to, Strecker and Jardim want to keep them from getting too far ahead.
That's a nice trigger on the third ball and a subsequent poach there from Oliver. That's what he's known for. He's a very aggressive player, very deceptive as well.
3, 5, 2.
Yes, some folks are asking. Singles was earlier in the week, and Simone is the champion of that, which is...
Great reach there from Ollie. And the commentary team seeing a lot of balls at the moment.
4-5-2.
4-5-2 is the score. Anything short, Ollie is going to be all over. That's a crucial part of the game now, how effective the serve can be and therefore how short the return becomes. It gives these
5-5-2.
more powerful players a good chance to implement an aggressive third ball and not just traditionally dink that third ball.
Point.
And McGrath is looking for a timeout.
Score is 6-5-2.
We're just about to restart now.
All right, we're back in play.
Okay,
Oliver
folks are
Strecker
asking.
serving.
Sorry, yes, we're about to restart. There's a timeout. We're in the second game. The first game went to McGrath. Yates.
6-5-2.
Game number 2, score
Yes,
6-5-2.
6-5-2 is the score. And they've gone with a different strategy here, putting McGrath opposite Jardim, and they're going to get into a good old-fashioned catfight. Oh.
Point.
Let's see if they keep up with that strategy or they switch straight away. Looks like they're switching to keep
7-5-2.
to put Yates on the left side.
Second.
I feel like they could have kept going with that strategy just to test it. It was just an execution error, not necessarily
5-7-1.
a strategic error. Lovely. That's a great move there from Yates, reading the play brilliantly. He doesn't need a lot to get involved, and when he does, he pounces,
6-7-1.
has enough topspin on the forehand to keep the ball in play more often than not.
2 in a row. Strong forehand,
Yeah.
right placement.
He's thread the line down there, thread the needle, so to speak.
Oliver Strecker giving him a hands up. One of the things we like
7-7-1.
about pickleball is players will often complement one another.
Yeah, it's a very amicable sport. Hopefully it always stays that way.
Second serve.
It does look like McGrath isn't feeling confident heads up with Jardim.
7-7-2.
Understandable when you've got likely the greatest female player of all time ahead of you.
Now, Morgan, one of the things, a little bit earlier in the game, we had some longer dink sessions. It feels that they've shortened and they're accelerating gameplay much more. You think is that a matter of just intensity getting into the second game, or is it a strategy thing?
I think it's a bit of both. I think once the players get more and more comfortable with the surroundings, obviously this court here is quite a lot different in terms of the lighting compared to the other courts, and it does take them a little bit of time to really feel confident on the ball. And once they do, you will see them pull the trigger earlier and earlier. And there's a feeling out process. Like the first couple of rounds in a good boxing bout,
7-8-1.
they're using the jab a lot to figure out the opponent's weaknesses.
Second serve.
So that was a big second serve there. Jardim and Strecker have climbed up the
7-8-2.
initially a bigger lead, and they've closed it.
A little miscommunication. Again, Yates really getting involved here. And that's wonderful use of the net there from Strecker. It's a wonderful strategy.
Yes. I'm sure he practices that all the time. He actually raised his hand, if you didn't see it, almost as if to apologize.
Yeah, no, you don't want to win a point that way, but you do want to win the point.
Yes.
Oh, it's a big hop, step and a jump there from Ollie after crushing a forehand.
So once again, for folks who don't know, who might be newer, he had to jump over the kitchen. You have to regain your control after you hit the ball. So he couldn't, so he decided to jump over the corner.
Yes, it is about establishing your feet outside of the kitchen before and after you play a volley that traverses the kitchen. And there's a switch there. Likely not intentional though. Yates just looking to really get involved. It's going to be tricky now for him to poach off the backhand side.
And here we have a long session. What's going to happen?
I feel like Simone. Oh. Christine is just floating it slightly higher.
You can feel the tension building here.
It really is a game of inches. Cut the tension with a knife here.
I think this is... And now we're back into another session.
It's incredible play. This is where mental fortitude really comes in. Who can hang in there the longest, make the right decisions at the right time. That's one of the best I've seen here at the US Open.
All right, everybody, we are coming back from a timeout. We are in game 2.
Game 2.
And the score?
And the score is 9-9-1.
9-9-1.
9-9-1.
That's a tight one.
In pickleball, you have to win by 2, but at 9, 11 will take it.
The wind really getting involved now. Makes it a very tough third ball from Christine McGrath.
9-9-2.
9-9-2 Yates. Again, the wind pushing these third balls back. And a couple of net errors. That's given a window here to
9-9-1.
Strecker and
Exactly.
Jardim.
A huge side out at that point.
Lovely put-away volley there from Jardim. She just got the high ball she needed from McGrath.
So, folks, once again, we are 1 point away.
10-9-1.
This could be the game here. And there it is, folks.
We're going to 3.
We will have a third game.
A third game.
All right, we have game 3. They've each won 1 match. This game will again be a game to 11, win by 2, and we will switch sides at 6. Switch sides at 6.
All right, folks, if you have not heard that from the ref, we're in game 3. Each team has won 1 match. This will be a game to 11, win by 2, and they'll switch sides at 6, which will be a big deal with this wind.
Yeah, it plays a huge factor. It does look like, regardless of the score, Mother Nature's going to win this in 3.
And we are coming to you from the Minto US Open Pickleball Championships. This is the mixed semifinals pro match. Whoever wins this will advance to gold, which will be a part of the 3 gold matches, which are going to end up airing on CBS Friday, May 19th, as well as May 26th.
I wouldn't want to miss it. And the wind just distracting there, McGrath, waiting for a moment.
It has really, really picked up wind here. It's gotten quite gusty. All week long, it's been a little windier than last year, I don't know if you'd say.
Certainly. Yeah.
But in the arena here, it's a little bit less. Right now, however, you can see the flags are flipping up on the rope. There's a lot of movement.
Yeah.
And
pickleball is the kind of sport where it just plays such an important role. You kind of compare it to ping pong in that way. You wouldn't be caught playing table tennis outside in the wind and with a ball this light.
So
great read there.
If you saw in that last little play there's that ball dropped just over the net, and Strecker tried to hit it right up into Kyle, but he was able to, with his quick hands, block it and put it back, and ultimately...
Yeah, this isn't Kyle's first rodeo. Oliver is a deceptive player, likes to play balls from underneath the net height, and it relies on often the net cord hiding the flight of the ball for just a moment. But someone like Kyle Yates, he's seen it all before. Oliver is not the first tall player to embrace the presence of the Zing-Zang court.
point.
Now we were talking about that two-hand backhand. You know, a few years ago, two-handed backhands with women was almost taboo. Some players were even told they had to get rid of it. But Christine and Simone and other great tennis players are using that two-handed backhand to generate extra power. And nobody really says no two-handed backhands anymore.
No, it's true. It has an advantage in absorbing power. And if you can manage to have a short enough backswing with that two-handed backhand, then it is a weapon.
Score 5-2-2. We're back in play on game 3.
All right, folks, we're
Serving
back from
on
the
this
timeout.
side,
We'll let the ref talk
5-2-2.
here.
5-2-2. Strecker serving to McGrath. And I think he's going to continue the very simple plan of attacking McGrath with big serves, big third balls, and then looking to poach the next one. And
6-2-2.
the other gold medal, the other team fighting for the gold medal is Lucy Kovalova and Matt Wright. So the winner of this is going to play them in the final in just a few hours.
Down.
All right, an important side out there. Let's see if they keep the strategy of McGrath in front of Jardim. It looks like they've changed it.
2-6-1.
2-6-1. Oh, no, they're switching again.
So a little bit earlier in the game and probably a bigger spread than they would like.
That's a great looking third ball, but oh, the wind.
Second serve.
Kyle not happy with the wind. There's not a lot he can do about it, so no real sense in getting too worked up about it.
But yes, on a normal day, that would have been well within his grasp.
That's a risky ball after a lovely dink from Jardim.
All right, Kyle's frustration
Kyle
clearly getting a little
is-
bit heavier, kicking the ball there. We'll see how that affects gameplay.
Yeah. You know, it's one thing to make a mistake, but the next mistake could be
6-2-2.
keeping that in your mind, letting it ruin the next few points.
You're right.
You have to let that go quickly.
6-2-1.
It's a high looping return. Let's see how McGrath fares in this cross-court dink battle with Simone.
Heavier winds, too.
Very tough conditions for these players. And she's just missed the around the post, very close. The wind pushing it back just enough to make that a very difficult shot.
6-2-2.
6-2-2 is the score.
Once again, we are the Minto U.S. Open Pickleball Championships. It's the semifinals. Simone Jardim and Oliver Strecker in the far court in red and blue.
And Kyle throwing the ball away, not giving it straight to Simone.
Was he looking to use a new ball? Or?
And there goes the hat, and it's hit a...
He threw a hat, California Bill.
California Bill, the
One of the spectators
crowd
just got a
owner,
hat in their lap.
souvenir.
Kyle slowing the game down again.
Yeah. Oh, that's just wide. Very close. She was right to pull the trigger there. I feel that on a normal day, that was going to be certainly high enough to pull the trigger.
So a 5-point lead to Strecker and Jardim.
Yeah, they're just playing smarter pickleball at the moment.
Second serve.
And once again, the recap. This is the mixed pro semifinals.
2-7-2.
Whoever wins this will go on to play gold. Simone Jardim also has on the line the chance to get the triple crown. She's gotten gold in every other event. If she wins this, she can play gold and has a chance to close that triple crown.
3-7-2.
That's it. Her and Corinne Carr will go for the gold in the women's doubles final later on. Oh, a little miscommunication there between McGrath and Yates. in the end, it ended up being a divorce ball with no one really knowing who gets it.
7-3-1.
7-3-1 is the score. Strecker attacking McGrath again.
The game's slowing down again. Christine and
Let's see how
Simone
she
once
goes
again.
here. I'd like to see someone hopping over the kitchen. Unfortunate.
So at this
8-3-1.
point, 8-3-1 in the third game. Are you calling a timeout?
Certainly. I think they have a timeout.
Have they forgotten?
I
We're
don't
now
think
at
they've forgotten.
9. What's going on,
Often
you
it's
think?
it's a sign where they really don't know that a
9-3-1.
timeout is going to help them. They've run out of options, so to speak. And at 10-3-1,
Ladies and
I think
gentlemen,
Timeout been called
there you go.
on this side.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming back. The score is 10-3 favor Jardim Strecker. Timeout was just called by McGrath Yates, and we'll see if it helps him
All
out
right, we're back in play.
to get a side out.
Now game 3,
yeah, I'm curious if they've made
10-3-1.
a strategic change there or not. Oh, wow, that's a risky retrieval after the lob, but it's paid dividends.
10-3-2.
A little bit earlier, Simone had a successful lob. This is almost the exact same shot.
And there it is, folks. That is point game and match. Jardim and Strecker have taken out Yates and McGrath
And they
to
will
reach the gold medal match.
All right, everybody, it's Rusty with Pickleball Channel. We are here on the windy the Zing Zang Championship Court, the Minto U.S. Open Pickleball Championships. I'm with Oliver Strecker and Simone Jardim, who just won the semifinals. This is a big match for you in particular because you have a triple crown on the line now. So winning this takes you guys on to gold. How are you feeling, and what are your thoughts to get ready in a little bit for that gold?
I just have to say that we're in the finals because of this guy. Honestly, I wasn't even there. He played, he took over. We were about to lose the match, and he just showed up big time when I needed him the most. So, I mean, doubles is a partnership, so it's amazing.
And how are you feeling, Oliver?
I'm feeling amazing. I'm playing with Simone Jardim. I mean, it's hard to not feel amazing when you're playing with Simone Jardim. No, I mean, this match was a great match, and I got to take over, which is nice. So I got to play a little bit too. But she's amazing. She carries me all the way.
Strategy now going to gold. You know, are you going to think you're going to go have a little power? What are you guys going to do in the next little bit?
I mean, we have nothing to lose because we lost to them earlier in the week, and Matt has been playing great. Lucy's playing great. So for us, it's like, to me, in my opinion, we're the underdogs going into this match. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, Oliver can go all the way through and just take over and see what happens. I mean, I'm happy. Honestly, I'm so happy that we're in the finals. This is amazing. Like I said, after playing like that, I feel like if I play a little bit better and Oliver plays the same, we're in great shape.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I agree. I mean, Matt has been unbelievable this entire week. He's in the men's final as well, playing great. And Lucy, I mean, in the women's final. So it's an amazing team, and they've been playing for a while, so they know each other well.
Yeah.
But so I agree that I think we're the underdog, but I mean, we'll leave it all out there and we'll see what happens.
Well, congratulations to the two of you. Thanks for some great pickleball. And I don't know if anybody else watching, when she's like, oh, if I play like that, I only wish I could play her bad game, right? So everybody, there's more to come from the Minto U.S. Open Championships. The Gold Pro matches are going to be aired by CBS Sports Network later, so those won't be coming live stream. But stay tuned. You will get to see it. You guys, congratulations.
Thank you.
Everybody else, keep on playing.